These two teams were put in the same group. The group was comprising Spotters, Nemo Stars, Guru City. So there were 5 teams because we did have quite a presence of teams. And so there was Inkumba in there, and there was St. Charles, I think. No. So there was Nemo Stars, there was Spotters Volleyball Club, there was Inkumba, there was Guru City.
On court 5, and we have KU.
Yes, and
after that game,
and
to play Sky.
And Beeline Volleyball Club. Both teams have won all their games, and this game, I want to do this commentary, and I won't be alone.
Sky
I am
Volleyball
sitting
Club.
here with.
Stay on court.
I don't know whether she's still the coach of KVC. She will tell us. But I'm seated with Memory Dube, an exciting lady in her own right, a very good coach. And she's going to be giving us the much needed technical commentary. And so we are going to enjoy this game. Now, maybe let us say hi, please.
Good evening, everyone. We're live from Leje, and we're going to be giving you commentary from the game Leje versus Spotters. But it's been a good day out here, and yeah, we're expecting a lot of fireworks from this game.
Okay, that is Coach Memory. Now for the lineups, let me do the Nemo lineups, and Coach will do the Spotters. I can see Fahad in there. I see George. I see Esau in there. I see what's the starting libero? I see Wellington in there, and Deo Gracious. That is the starting lineup for Team Nemo.
And for Team Spotters, as expected, the setter Moses as the starter there, with Sam there, as well as the new entrant from transferring over from UCU, that's Duke, and the other young man, Alan, both receiving, and the libero, the usual
Agaba.
libero Agaba.
Yes.
So it's quite an interesting lineup. And the opposite, the South Sudanese man who's left-handed and is deadly.
Yes. So the game is underway. I think it is a point apiece so far. So, Coach Memory, what are your expectations of this game?
Hey man, such games they normally go all the way, and by all the way I mean 5 sets. But we just wait and see. As you can see there, Moses really starting running the middle, which is what you expect at this level, and Sam making no mistakes and having 2 kills already in the middle.
So in the previous games for Nemo, we did not see Smith starting as a setter. The opportunity was given to the young setter, the shot number 3, who is not on now.
Benon.
Do you think there is something simply special about Smith?
Yeah, definitely. He's played with these guys for quite some time now. He knows them. He knows how George wants his sets, So you'd expect that it's for such a game of this intensity, they'll definitely bring him along.
What are expectations of the Spotters team, especially with Duke in there? Whom? What do they bring on the table?
I expect Spotters to run the middle, but when they get off systems balls, they are solid, because Duke and Goom are solid opposite and solid receiver attacker there. So I would love to see how they really link up with Moses. Because getting into a new team, being a good player is one thing, but gelling with a team that has played together for long is one thing that we really look forward to seeing.
Okay. And so my last question to you.
I give you again.
At what point do we see these two teams getting decided? What is going to separate these two teams?
Again.
I would say the service and passing game would separate those two, because definitely if your team is not serving well and the other team receives, it means they're side out game, because these are both two teams that can easily play side out game. Can you see now? Like I say,
Yeah.
Moses has already made a statement in the middle, meaning it's now easier for Duke and Goom to play outside. So for me, it's going to be the service that will separate these two teams.
Yeah.
And
yes,
blocks, and blocks.
Okay. I've actually seen very good blocks from spotters and amazing attacks from Sam.
Yes, let's see what Smith is going to do here. And he goes outside, and that's a block. So definitely, like I say, playing on the outside is will
On court 6,
so they need
we have Tigers versus UCU.
But that is a very high block from
Tigers versus UCU on court 6.
very, very,
the
very
tarmac
deep.
court.
So he might want to try and play faster balls or something.
Okay.
And what are your thoughts? I mean, I've said my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think Duke, for me, Duke is going to be a very serious side in that game. There is something that brings in the reception and, of course, in the attack.
Definitely.
And I think that is something Sports has been lacking. Someone who is able to receive comfortably and follow up on the attack. I think that is one thing. But two, I think Goon is now comfortable. He came last season towards the end. He didn't get sufficient time.
Yeah.
But now he has been training with the team. So I feel he has spent ample time with the team. They understand him. He understands them. I also feel that Moses, the setter, is not the ordinary setter. I think the young man possesses unique brain power. Determine and look at the opponent's blocks and determine then where and how to move that particular ball.
I agree. Both these two setters for me are setters who are really experienced, but with Moses just being a quieter guy and with Smith obviously with experience. So I agree with you when it comes to the way that Moses set up for his game. But you can see the young man Esau getting his side out because Esau is always high up there.
Yeah, he's the jump side. He's a high jumper. But I think that's the first ball is scoring. They have been blocking him. He needs to raise his game. He needs to raise his game. But he's a very promising young boy.
Definitely.
Very promising.
Let's see how he saves there. That's an easy save, I'll say. So, like I say, you serve easy, it comes hard to you. So definitely the service, I hope the coaches do get to tell them to change their service game for both teams. And as you can see, the gap is already huge.
Yeah.
So Nemo Stars has to recover. And I doubt those high sets from Nemo might come in handy at such a point where we've got such a high block from Sporters.
This particular game, do you see a replica of a potential final?
Probably. I mean, never say never, but for me, I will still stick to saying two things. I wish Nemo could just speed up those sets. You know, the height can be good, but I wish there could be a bit of speed because when it comes to block, Nemo also gets that high block.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I wish they could just do something. I think out going into this game, the difference between Moses and Smith, the speed is surge, being able to read the block, the setting in the middle. How many sets so far have you seen in the middle? I've seen one only where they didn't click it, went middle into one.
Yeah.
So let's see what their block can do.
Yeah, but I also think that Nemo doesn't have, when you compare the blockers, considering that we're using him, you compare him with the middle blockers of Sporters.
I'm normally a person who likes to believe that if the setter plays it right in the middle, it doesn't matter who you have.
Really?
Yes, because as long as the middle is open, they can get something. I'm sure we will see one or two that are going to make an example.
Okay.
You just have to force the opponent to say, I'm going to play middle until they commit. But if you don't play them, we will never know. There we go. Duke hoping on that off-system ball.
The whole Russians there flying that one out.
Flying that's
ABC versus St. Charles. Ladies, please report on court 2.
It is a bad ball.
ABC St. Charles, report on court 2.
Put the ball on court, give people a chance to defend.
I agree with that, but at the moment, maybe we watch too much TV volleyball to observe for myself because I'm like, you reckless on it. That's my stance. However, when you're reckless, you need to put it in court, and that's a good pipe for George.
But I don't think there are many players who have it in Ghana, especially now like Gale Rushers. I don't think he has that capability. of attacking unassisting balls like that one he had. How have you must sit down and give your team an opportunity to defend it? But you see what he did?
I understand.
Error, yes.
I understand what you mean. It's basically up to us coaches to teach players what their capabilities are.
And exactly that's what I was not coming to. That as a coach, then what would you tell such a player?
We have to make players know what they can do and what they can keep learning to do. You know, learning never ends. But
Isn't there an age where you think that the players are not converting?
you got me there, but you never know. You keep insisting until they can play that point. Let's see what Smith is. I'm still waiting for that middle from Smith. I'm still waiting because the pass seems so good. That's a good one. The middle went there, though he didn't set it, but the outsider managed to.
Do you think that Smith has trust issues with some players?
Well, there are some things that are hard to say when you're on the commentary box, but I do feel like it gets inclined. Let me use the professional word.
Okay, let me change the question.
Yes.
Do you feel that some setters have issues with certain players?
I feel like it's not issues. I feel like it's they are inclined. Let's choose the word. They are inclined to set the goals. For example, where a setter is played with an attacker for too long, it's easier to know what that person can do for them. So that's why they get inclined towards those players.
It's an amazing
good
attack, yeah.
good attack there by Boom. But that's the difference. Moses will spread it out. Moses will just say, what is the block doing? What should I do? As compared to whose way, which is the kind of volleyball. And I like the fact that Smith has tried it several times. He's attempting that, and he has scored twice now.
You see, we fans enjoy more of their hard attacks.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
We
definitely.
don't want you to say. So, coach, what are you doing with yourself nowadays?
I'm doing commentary.
Interesting. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Can you see how now the outsiders have started enjoying? Because he, beginning of the set, he set about 4 balls in the middle.
He tuned them.
He tuned them, so now the middles are committed. Well, I'm out there just helping out and trust with coaching. Yeah.
You should come to Sporters.
Hey guys, versus UCU.
Let's first finish with commentary and see what Sporters can do with this ball. A free ball going
It's a
out
free ball,
there.
yeah.
Middle, no middle, block. See what I keep telling you?
You know, George has now only attacked one ball.
And it's blocked how many times?
He is attacked.
Third block in set 1.
He's the caliber.
Ball on the lady.
I think Nemo's defense struggling as well. Oh, good block there. Good block. That's like
Just when you spoke about Alan. We
and then they
attacked.
block. Yeah. I thought we're taking it from behind.
Is there something the double substitution has done? Anything notable?
The sets when it comes to the way Smith sets and the way what's his name?
JB.
JB sets. That's what I feel like is now a change. That's how they're able now to even get side out, and Sporters has to quickly see that. I would fancy seeing them start JB the second set and see what difference it can make.
And that's what I was going to say, that the either fortunate or unfortunate thing is that it is late. Yeah, and so I would also want to see JB start the second set.
Definitely.
Yeah, and see what he does. But the other thing I know about JB, I don't know. I think going by his story and injuries and what.
Third
Player who
game,
cannot play more than
20,
set comfortably.
I've noticed that.
14,
I've noticed that. Maybe they can start
22.
him and then ask Smith to finish the
Yes,
game
yeah.
later on in the game, because I think he's also one of the clever setters that we do have
I agree.
here in Uganda. Hey, like we said, jersey number 6,
Yeah, good.
whom is comfortable now.
He's just enjoying.
Yeah, he's just enjoying, and if it stays as it is, he might just finish the game alone.
And you can see he's now choosing. He's now starting to choose where he wants to place the ball.
But he's just high above them. I mean, so he can do whatever he wants. Thumb down, thumb up. It's up to him. And the pass is still struggling a bit from Nemo.
Yeah.
Against the Nemo Stars. Do you see a comeback?
If they play the way they were playing, I see a clean sweep. I see a 3-0. I see, and really, I'm not seeing. I'm wondering what unique thing they plan to do for Sporters, especially when they have the high blocks, they're attacking. The opposite player group is scoring. The middle players are being trusted by the center. I think this is one of those moments where
Yeah, they've also left me a bit sad. I mean, I'm a fan. I expected a game that will get us to the wires. You get it? So
right now would be around 18-18.
18-18, yeah. So let's see what they can get. I would hopefully hope that the coaches are going to talk to them about their pass. Their pass was not as good. Maybe that's why the center couldn't set middle. But I would also hope the centers can trust, at least if that one piece that comes, can trust the middle.
The middle, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and just like you have spoken, this is the 29th edition of the National Club Championships. Sportes Volleyball Club is the record winner. It has won 12 titles.
Wow, that's a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement.
That's a statement.
It has won 12 titles, and it is the only team that has won this particular title 4 times consecutive.
Wow.
So
wow.
They are looking to, I think, be the first team to win it 4 times consecutive. If they win it
this
tomorrow.
year as well. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I think they would also like to play like a big competitive. I know, yes, it's good to win like this, but I think they would love to know going forward when they meet other teams in crossovers. But I feel like right now they are not getting any resistance.
Any competition. Yeah, but as a fan, I would prefer that we first beat the local people properly. Then you start demanding for competition outside. Yeah, but they're not getting competition. You're right, they're not getting competition. I would personally also love to see Sports going to tournaments organizing.
ACC as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I would love to see.
I don't think they can.
But then again, let's remember that Nemo has experience.
Even if they do, it would be
This game
turn in.
officially starting. I mean, it could be ending or it could be starting if they really start to think about their potential and the coaches talk to them
Well,
and make a game plan.
it is going to go down to experience versus firepower. Sports has the firepower. I feel Sports' firepower is up there. They have some of the best attackers in town, middle blockers. So So anyway, let us see what the coaches have told the players.
Right. We see there definitely Ongom is starting in this set. And we see Fahad is starting as well.
Yes.
I think they've thrown in
And of course, Marina.
Malinga is starting.
Yes.
Okay. Looks promising, Fahad. I'm still worried though about Fahad in receiver attacker, because receiver attacker at times it needs a bit of push of that kind of power. But I think this is the team that we're used to.
Yes, this is now their actual starting lineup.
And any changes from Sports there?
No significant changes for Sports. The same lineup that they brought on the first set. So they don't think that they are maintaining their firepower.
I mean, why would you change?
Yeah.
You don't change a
winning team, yeah.
Winning team.
Yeah, that is.
You don't change. So they have the service now. Let's see if they can just defend that first serve and just have an advantage, a break point.
And I think I now want to see what Nemo's starting lineup does against Sports' starting lineup.
Okay,
Yes.
That's true, because this is considered their normal starting lineup, as we would say.
So basically, volleyball has started.
Volleyball has started.
Let us watch games and sports.
Good pass there, middle, no, outside, locked.
Very
See what
good
I keep
block.
telling you, start with that middle and make a statement.
Yeah, I agree. I now agree with you. Because now when you start with an outside hitter, the morale goes down, especially when it's blocked like that.
The next one is dumps, the next one is out of the game. Pass there, that's the second pass, middle. Okay, that
would
was
be a
blocked.
ball. Yeah.
And make a statement in the middle.
Wow.
The Moses doesn't make it hard.
He makes volleyball look so simple.
But why should you not?
Gradually, I am seeing who you would rather have on your team as a setter.
I think as someone who's also a coach, that is true. I will not miss my league. And I think he might be, I mean, of course, maybe he might face height issues maybe when you go to certain levels. But for me, he's one of the players that I've watched, even when he used to play for me.
Yes.
I always follow. I mean, I follow almost all the players in Uganda.
I started watching him at UCU, and he was a very good setter.
Wow. Wow. And we've seen the 3 points to nothing.
Yeah.
As we spoke,
Same
one
spirit,
block,
last-
same
last-
spirit,
yeah.
one era. And the pass now has gone haywire. Free ball. And on the outside, and Alan hits the bend.
Now.
I still feel like Moses and Alan are not clicking well.
That's an interesting observation. I don't think it's about clicking.
Mhm.
I also think it's about something you spoke about, the ability of the player.
Okay.
Knowing the ability of your player.
I understand.
Yeah, but I also feel this is also an opportunity for Alan now to also
Yes,
Turn up.
true. I remember last year he started the season and I was looking forward to watching him. I always look forward to watching the younger boys, yeah?
Yeah.
And I was quite disappointed to find Malik towards the end of the season and Emma, the other Emma, was
Exactly,
firing
yes.
when the young boys are there.
Yes, and I think Alan needs to really
Step up.
step up his game.
Okay, middle. And there you have it.
Yeah.
Sportus is really enjoying.
The-
And that's the pass you spoke about from June.
yes. That he gives you that very nice reception
Oh, definitely.
and an excellent attack.
Now that Malinga is on court, let's see, because I think he also has that relationship with Smith.
With Smith. Let's
Yes.
see what happens.
Passes there, 3. No middle. Picked nice and easy. And Ongom with the left hand. After that, just slight poor defense. Not that poor. I would have loved to see a middle for that set. They scored, yes, but I would have loved to see a middle set.
It's going to be an excellent battle between Sam and Malinga.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be an excellent
Alan
battle.
comfortably scores there from 2. Funny how receiver attackers will score better from 2,
From
which
2
is
than
not
4.
their comfortable position, especially on reception.
Is it because the attackers also, the blockers tend not to expect them to.
Oh, there you have it. Did you see it?
Yes.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
That's a good set, and you could tell first time that the relationship between Smith and Malinga is there, and
Yeah.
that's like our second middle attack from Nemo. If we see more of those coming, it could be game on.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see how Moses replies. Off system. Good pick there by Smith. I'm impressed with Sportus' defense.
Especially the setter.
Yes, definitely.
cover, yeah.
On the cover. I do for that, and we see Sam there going all the way on that overpass.
Games.
Yes, definitely.
They can take 2 hours. What are the attributes? What attributes are these 2 players have that are not the same?
Which 2 players?
The middle blockers, the 2 middle blockers of Sporters. That is Emma and Sam.
I think Sam is faster, and then
Yeah,
he
that
can
is
hit
true.
those
Yeah,
fast
it's true,
balls. But
yes.
Okia is a bit slow. He can have those solid one-on-ones, like you see that good touch. So for me, which is still okay. If he has those touches, it's still okay. And then he hits a delayed ball. You want something in the middle. You don't want them to be the same. You want the other one to be an attacking middle, and the other one to be like, this is my guy who I can go to when all ends are tied in terms of the block.
And I feel that Okia can actually utilize his speed, his slow speed.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it
that's
can be
true.
a very good one in terms of patience on the block.
You see?
Yeah.
A slightly high ball, but he drives
Yes.
it from the chest. He drives it. And that's Moses still running the middle. And
I know.
I still want that reply. I'm still expecting. I hope Smith can hear me. That I still am expecting the reply in the middle.
But now
And
with that
George
kind
has
of
scored.
with that kind of reception that Nemo is giving, they cannot really play middle ball.
Oh yes, that's true.
And I think that is where usually these 2 teams. Yeah.
When that ball was in, because the first one was a middle.
Yeah, but also he had a very short blocker.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Thank you for recognizing that as well. Which is what you need to do.
Even if I was the attacker, definitely pin it on Moses' head.
I like that. Well,
On court 6.
I hope people
we
know
shall
what I'm
have
looking at. He will
KCCA
attack.
versus
I will
KBC.
attack. The score is 9-10.
KCCA
And
versus
then
KBC.
it
on
does
court
look
6.
like they've stepped up. Still a bit shaky,
Yeah.
but they've managed to hang in there. Or it could be Sporters lowering their standards, because at times that happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Esau goes out and he's trying for a touch,
Esau thought there was a touch there.
and there was no touch.
Yes, but
That's
the
a
ball
hard
was
one.
definitely out.
That's a hard one. We do need the
A replay on that.
video challenge or a replay. I mean, just for us. It's not like the ref will
Yeah, of
change their
course.
mind. Yes.
But of course, the volleyball needs to grow to that level where we have video challenges.
Definitely. And you see Nemo still struggling there with the pass. Oh, they
Cases here. That one. Grass court. Change of court. Cases here.
Oh, Sam does not wait.
Versus
No,
KLBC.
Sam
Court
does
one.
the third
Grass
one.
court.
The third one is an
Kind of
overpass.
mentality.
On court one.
true.
Yes, I'm sure you'd also want such a play.
Oh yes, that's true. That's the aggression. That's
One on court five.
so Sporters is opening up that lead now.
That's
Top
game.
nine, and still running that middle. Nemo struggling with the pass.
And I think Sports is that team which you don't want to get so comfortable. The moment they get so comfortable, they will punish you.
Oh yes, they will. They will make use of it, and they're not like other teams that will be complacent. I like the pipe that
George.
Smith is running
Yeah,
on George.
yeah, that was a good one.
That's a new one, which could work for them to keep going.
I've also observed that George has been struggling on the reception.
Oh yes, that's true. I would say that is because of his knees. So you notice if you play him and you set him in front, that could be hard. And that's the
You understand my anger.
Yes, I do.
For such a senior player, I do not expect that.
Yes.
Do the basics. First of all,
Mugabe.
special at this time.
Yes, Mugabe Rowell is saying hi. It's fun watching live from Kilimani, Nairobi. Thank you, Mugabe. That's a surname by my former president. And Sam gets another attack on the overpass. He's doing justice to those ones.
Just doesn't give time. You've been to Nairobi?
Yes, several times.
Okay.
14 serving.
But you
10
see what is the
receive.
weapon here? Those overpasses are being caused by the good saver. Timer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All can say they are being caused by the bad reception.
But the bad reception comes because there's pressure. I wonder what the other middle blocker from is it South Sudan? What's his name is doing on
Sabah.
the bench? Sava. I mean
Salva. Yeah, Salva.
El Sava.
Um,
Osava. Sava.
But then my question to you would be, who would he bench?
He definitely bench Fahad.
You think so? What does he do that Fahad doesn't do? What does he do better than Fahad?
He moves faster. Fahad also has a problem of knees. I mean, for me, Fahad is a player who's always there for the team.
Then why do you think the coach would trust? Because I think that's common knowledge.
Maybe he hasn't trained. I mean,
Yeah, Malinga there gets a block and a block touch. Yeah.
have you noticed the pattern here? If it's Malinga, he will get the ball.
He does.
So that's why I'm literally saying at times you might want to change the team, the middle, not because he's doing badly, but because the setter, he hasn't given Fahad any balls.
He hasn't.
Let's see if he can trust Salva and make a game plan. Defended there. Oh, and there was a net touch.
There was a net
that was
ball,
the
yeah.
first time they've defended Gum.
Yeah. And if it hadn't been for that net fall, they were going to execute that ball.
Definitely. So those are some of the areas that need to be reduced actually in volleyball. And Sporters is still comfortable, I would say. 4 points is a lot for a team like Sporters.
Same thing. Senior player, you're serving out.
Did that save look like it had speed or it was just crossing the net?
Exactly.
So if you're crossing the net, why is it going
Well,
out?
exactly. You've now understood my point.
Yes, I
The
do.
point we have.
I do.
You are simply passing over and you put a lot of energy. For what?
There's my other favorite player, there's Dickens.
Dickens or team, yeah.
Very reliable. Ooh, the middle.
Yeah, Dickens is a player that has really played for the team. Won it all. Fortunate or unfortunate that he got replacement, so doesn't have to over suffer now. We only bring him as a gun, a top gun.
And it works.
Yeah, it
That
does.
works.
Yeah.
That's a good pass. Middle, no, outside. Okay, comfortable for George being able to use the short block. I kind of like that, but I do wish they could get those blocks from the middles because they've really seen that Moses is using both Okia and Sam in the middle. At least try and get that block. At least even try and change the blocking system. Spread your arms. You get what I mean? The block of starting in and opening.
But I also think that Smith is not that fit. I think he's struggling with.
I hadn't
One
noticed
court
that.
six.
Let me take a look at it. I
Yes,
haven't
They have
noticed.
now taken him out. They
Versus
brought JB.
Uganda Police.
But I feel he's. And I think that's
Court
because the
six,
coach is also
Leon
relying on
versus
his name so
Police.
much on this. I don't think he's fully fit.
I get it. I get it. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know what you know, but for me, I was just seeing him running all over with the pass. Middle is the ball there.
I know.
Guys, I hope people are watching. I hope people, I'm impressed. I'm honestly impressed by Sporters and the number of sets that I've seen going into the middle.
And what Mose is doing.
And what Mose is doing, yeah.
Yeah, I see Dennis Barasa here saying it's called Dennis Barasa, aka Narobade. I'm watching live currently in Nairobi. He's also in Nairobi. Hills Gamer, hi there. It's Hills live from Ishaka.
Where is Ishaka?
Barara.
Wow.
Bushenyi, yeah.
Shane. Okay, thank you. Oh, that was a good pipe by Duke, but unfortunately the refs think it's out.
Yeah.
But that was another good combination play.
And that is the other thing Duke brings to the team.
Oh yes.
He's a very good
Oh yes.
attacker in ball
Bedford,
fights.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, we see a block there.
I've actually seen some people touting him and saying he's the next George.
We still need to work on his confidence. You know, I'm very observant when it comes to watching players and learning them. All right.
Of course, he's a young boy, so
Yes, definitely.
quite a number of years.
From Nemo, which is what we've been looking for. But I was saying, I met George when we played them at the ACC when I was coaching the University of Zimbabwe. We were comfortably 2 sets leading. Then one of our receiver attackers got injured, and George worked us alone, single-handedly, and they won that game 3-2. So maybe it could be true that he's already established himself. But yeah, the gap has been reduced now. I hope Moses is okay. I do hope Moses is okay.
He should be.
You know, most of the times when I coach, I do tell players, you know what? Considering our volleyball, there's where you know I can chase the ball, and there's where you know you're like, let it go. Does it look okay?
Yeah, he looks.
It does
fine.
look okay. So the score now is 17-18. Nemo has narrowed down on that 4-point lead. What do you think Sporters has not done? Stop doing rather.
One, the reception. They have lost 3 receptions so far.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they have lost 3 receptions so far. So I think for me that has been the problem for them so far.
I will tell you what I've noticed. The 3 blockers from Nemo are now all staying to block middle, and that which means the outside is open now. If you notice this one that they couldn't defend, there was actually a touch from Bernard.
Yes.
No, so they've defended about 3 of those middle attacks, which means they've read the pattern. So it's now up to Moses to know that his outside attackers now middle. You see now? That's what you needed. And JB has come in and he understood the assignment.
Small gap there.
Oh yes, the gap has been narrowed. But they had narrowed it to 1, and then now it's back to 2, which could be 3 because Sporters has a side out.
Yeah.
If they get it.
They get it, yeah, it will be 3 definitely.
And we've also seen Moses kind of resting Gome. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Oh, 3 ball.
That's the other thing that players should learn, how to assist. He's now using Alan Moore. Maybe the coach said give that boy some confidence.
I think you have actually read my mind. I think that is a decision from the bench.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Warren must have told him, give Alan the ball, boost his confidence, put him up there.
Which makes sense. At times you have to play such a game, especially if you're seeing that we're comfortable. You know?
It's also a strategy. You see now when the blocks start moving towards Alan, then you go to boom.
Oh, definitely. It could be a strategy. Yeah, but I also like the fact that Nemo has also tried to outweigh the strategy of middle and found another solution. But at the same time, with Sporters also saying, you know what, we're not going to back down. We have this easy defense there by the young man in the middle. I always forget his name, yet I'm supposed to know him. Agaba.
Yes.
And that's a break point. The score is back to a 4-point lead. That's a good pass.
They did.
I would
They have
expect
brought him
him
on-
to start for both these two
They brought
big
him on the
guys.
service,
Hmm.
and I think definitely for the backcourt cover.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true. Let's see if
Uganda
his
Police.
mind is set up
Last
to
call
it.
to Uganda
Let's see.
Police.
Okay, he looks ready. He looks ready. He's even telling them where he wants to serve to. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's a three-pattern middle.
Call, please.
Oh, was that him who defended?
No,
that was on him. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and then another defense. Let's see. George makes it work. Defense. Okay. Unfortunately, there's a net touch. You hardly see those from Okia.
but sometimes I feel if I was a referee, I wouldn't make any call because this is what I call spectacular play.
That's why you're sitting here with me.
I know. I would let the rally go on.
I will.
No, because this is you've seen someone has saved the ball. The ball is up. Just covered a very nice ball. Let the ball go.
You know why I would let it go? Because I wouldn't have seen it. All right, and Sporters called their first timeout. From
Yeah.
set one, they didn't force.
Time out.
Oh, I like that.
Mhm.
Wow. I hope you guys heard that from home. Sporters was forced into a timeout.
Yes, that was the
It's
first time.
21-23. Let's see
Yes.
if they are able to use it. I mean, Moses has been doing a great job. The pass has been working. Let's see what they do. Benon forces saved Duke, and Duke.
When you have Fahad for a blocker and JB and you are Duke,
That's true.
what would you do?
That's true. I would just go on the line.
I even don't understand
I'll
why he
just
didn't
go
do
on the
that
line.
ball.
But I still feel like Ongom also was a bit not committed on that defense.
Yeah, I agree.
Set point there. George and comfortably hits it, and there's a touch there. George is skilled.
Moses disagrees. Moses says there was no touch.
There was no touch. I mean, players will always say there was no touch, or referees might not see. So that's set point there. Do you think Nemo will block?
Ah,
I doubt it. I will say
I
it.
highly doubt.
I will say it. I doubt it because we haven't seen a lot of those Nemo blocks that we're used to. And comfortably,
Very good attack.
Duke goes over.
Yeah. Wow. So the new lineup was set up for Nemo hasn't worked,
All right, let's see what the comments
but
say.
it was much better.
Mhm.
Mm.
Guys, please talk to us.
Yeah,
We-
I see
we're
here
here.
Derek saying Sporters is on fire.
Oh, they're definitely on fire.
Yeah.
With those middle attack, they're definitely on fire.
Yeah, but like you've said, you've stated, let the guys talk to us. Want to see what people say?
Yes,
Yeah, what they
definitely.
think.
Yes, let's see because we still have the comments. I'm wondering maybe most people were watching our Nemo fans. Why has the comments stopped coming in?
But again, my question to you, coach:
Yeah.
What is that one thing Nemo should do? What is that one thing Nemo should do?
I will still go back to saying, if you are not siding out, if you're not blocking, you're not serving, what are you doing? Nemo should serve. Esau can serve, at least for the people that I know. I know Ongom, his serves are not that hard. Smith can serve. JB can serve. I mean, because everything else has failed.
Maybe let me change the question.
Okay.
What is that one thing Sportis is doing right?
Dude, Sporters are playing good volleyball. Sporters are playing, they're passing, their middle is on fire, but not that their outsiders are bad, but because
You single out for me two things that you think Sportis is doing right. Okay, the first one, they're using their middle well.
let me start from this point. Some of the things that I hardly acknowledge.
Mm.
Sporters is passing.
Very good
Sporters
service.
is passing.
Yes.
Yes, because that's why what's the name Moses is able to set that middle ball.
And for me, serving is the starting of volleyball.
Serving is the starting of volleyball, and they're serving George that ball. You see, the libero has nothing that he's doing.
They've actually put him off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So serve. Let's start there. Serve.
Yes, serve.
And serve well.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, they don't really need to block because there's nothing that's coming
Because
to
they're ahead
block.
of George, he's failing to receive well.
Yeah,
And because he's failing to receive well,
True.
the setter is unable to trust the middle because he's not getting the ball for
true,
it.
true.
Now, I also think the Nemo attackers are letting them down, especially the outside hitters.
But those spotters guys are tall.
Yeah.
What would you do? I mean, why am I saying that most of the balls that have been set when Moses is in front, Nemo has scored?
Yeah, but then my question is, are you trying to say that they don't attack against tall blockers?
These are off-system balls. They do attack if it's an in-system ball and you are able, the middle is laid, or the middle is laid on one side or the outside didn't do the set well. But off-system ball, they literally know who's coming.
Okay, coach.
And Nemo is crossing those balls on off-system. They are not that time that I told you that they need to be reckless.
Coach, explain to our viewer here,
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference between off-system and in-system?
All right, so in volleyball, there's where we draw circles or where we draw zones, and we say if a ball gets to this zone, mostly if a ball gets comfortable between the three zone,
Yes.
position 3, going towards 2, 2.5, going towards 4, 3.5,
Yes.
somewhere there. We call it an in-system ball. But what do we mean? We mean in-system because on that ball, the setter is able to run all his possible combinations.
Exactly.
That's definitely what you
The
call an
setter
in-system.
has a left attacker, middle,
Possible, yes.
even has a pipe, definitely.
All sets are possible to
Exactly.
use. That's an in-system. All systems working.
Mm. And off-system?
And off-system, a set that definitely will make the set just say, you know what, on this ball, I have, especially where they have the limited choice, where I'm going to just throw 4 or I'm going to just throw the ball to 2. That's like an off-system. So that's why I was explaining zones first, because nowadays we say when the pass is high, we've taught our setters to play off-system balls in-system.
Exactly.
To say,
When
create
when it's a bad service.
definitely, when it's a bad pass.
Okay. So Nemo has made a change here, and they have started JB.
Yes.
Let us see what JB does. But clearly, so far, Spotters leading 3-0. JB is not doing anything.
True. And they're also frustrating the young men.
Yeah.
What's his name? Esau as
Esau.
well on the pass.
But did you see very excellent blocks in the middle?
Oh yes, I did. I did. And that's a good touch.
Yes. Energy.
That's true.
Yes.
Energy. Bernard was slightly off the net, and that's a bad start because already it's 4-0.
I can see here a few comments. Daydre Aguti says, let's go Spotters. Hills Gamma. Things happen, Nemo, we win. Oh, this is a Nemo supporter. Hills Gamma again says, yeah, Nemo, let it play its Nemo balls.
Oh, could it be we didn't notice they're now playing running set?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Mm.
But they started with their Nemo sets and they were beaten.
And they were
first
beaten,
set.
yes.
Then they had to try something. I mean, as a coach, I would say maybe this set he needed to try Benon. Because Smith would never change. He was playing with first. That's a good block there. We can see JB is trying to play that middle, but probably the friend who said play your Nemo sets is telling the truth. Maybe that's too low.
But that was good sight from Sam.
Oh,
He
yes.
saw it quickly and he was already up there before even.
And the
that.
score is 6-0.
Yeah. Not until the magician himself decides to serve in the net.
Quick question: why do we get young boys and then we don't put them? Why I'm saying that because Benon doesn't know anyone at Nemo, so he will just set according to what the block is doing.
Well, you have been playing with them in training, so he now knows them.
Yeah, he now knows them. But I mean, at this rate, he's not attached because at the relationship of this time, that's a good attack in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle.
That's a good attack.
I think this particular set is going to be an easy one for Spotters.
Oh, definitely.
Similar to the first one.
Oh, definitely. I'm already seeing that happen.
And considering that it is getting late, it should be.
Yeah, I mean, the tournament is young, so it's not like if Nemo loses this game, it's all over for them. Like you said, this game only determines who's first and who's second.
Yeah.
So we've had several blocks there, and Ongom, and
The ball is up.
that ball is up by Agaba, which is good because definitely if you force Ongom to the line, it will be defended. But look at that diagonal.
Yeah.
So narrow down.
But I didn't see Duke blocking. You just watched
Let's
that.
say it. No. Duke, yes, he didn't mark his men because
Yeah.
that's his men, but also Sam didn't come to assist.
Okay, yeah, there's also that.
There's also that. So possibly Duke should have just marked Bill, but Sam completely went down, then opening a bigger angle
Yeah.
on that side.
and especially when doing that against a left-handed
Oh,
attacker.
true. Oh, that's an overpass. Can they side it out? Same zone.
Yeah.
Don't give.
Was a very good
So
set.
what should they say to Duke? Leave the line. We've seen Agaba defending that line. Leave the line, and Sam has done the same thing again. I mean, I'm not really worried.
Mhm.
I'm just commentating because I felt myself as if I
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
worried.
yeah.
Like
No,
I'm
no, no.
becoming a sports fan.
No. Of course, there's nothing wrong with you being a sports fan.
That's a good touch there. Can they make something out of it? Oh,
Will be
there's
a free ball.
free ball. Oh, free ball that has been messed up, but they give it to Boom and he enjoys the party.
But when you have a boom on your team,
True.
there is no ball that is messed up.
Mm. But have you noticed that they haven't played Salva at all?
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't.
Could there be issues that we don't know about?
Well, they don't trust him as a player.
But they played him, GMT, they played him.
But if I'm to recall, even when Salva was still in OBB, he is not one of those players that used to really worry spotters.
Okay. I mean, maybe that piece of history could help. 9-3. Duke having fun there. So spotters really showing their prowess.
Last comment there.
Nemo should work on their reception because their middle has failed due to poor reception. Live streaming from Ishaka Bushenyi. Thanks. Thank you, Derek, for that comment. Yeah,
You agree with
you are agreeing. We also agree that honestly, the pass is not working. Wow, Esau's gotten that, and that was a result of a good pass.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, result of a good one. Yeah.
Thank you for that comment, Derek. We totally agree.
And those are some of the balls that Esau used to attack towards the end of last season.
Oh, he was
Even
on
actually
fire.
against your team.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
I will not forget the game they beat us the last
Or at
game of the
Porter's
season.
Ground.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Porter's grounds, and we were so embarrassed. Duke has been defended, but Fahad touches the net.
Decided he wanted to go with the net.
Yeah. I don't see a comeback from this.
I personally also don't say it.
Yeah. However, the pass, I should say, has improved.
Unless Nemo brings Ngape.
Wow. I will not comment on that. Good pass. And wow, well
Good
done,
defense
Agaba.
from
Good
Delidero.
defense. Good defense. That's the kind of volleyball we want to see. Give him again. Confirm. I would have loved him to confirm.
I agree. And these are the decisions setters make. The guy has received this ball.
Ooh.
Give him
Give
the
him
ball.
the ball. I mean, it wasn't a bad attack. The defender just defended. Was there a net touch? It seems to be. Oh, they are receiving again. Good pass. See what I said? It's the middle is given. It doesn't matter, even if it's you or me.
But I also think that it was a faster ball in the middle.
Oh yes, true.
Yeah,
Oh
it was a
true.
faster ball
It was a faster ball, but still makes a point.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
Give the middles. I like the challenge that Duke is giving to say, save to me, I'll receive. But they were too close there with Alan.
Yeah.
That's where the error was, and Alan moved like.
Yeah.
That's a first for Sporters
They have to
this evening.
communicate.
Yes.
They need to communicate.
Can George save like that again? But you see, that's a good service. Pressure him and defend, and you see comfortably. That's a block touch there. Yeah. But I didn't see where it started from the service.
Yeah, from the service.
Mm.
But I think also what Nemo needs to do now, they don't have to mind about attack. Just score those points.
Yeah, true. Someone is asking, but is Sporters really enjoying all? I would love to say, can you finish the statement or what?
I think what he's trying to mean is that it looks a one-sided game. So he's thinking, are they really having any challenge? Are they enjoying? Yeah, that's what I'm reading from that.
Get it. The score
But
is
Jasmine, I want to tell you, we are enjoying.
12-7.
Yes.
Well, I'm enjoying doing the commentary.
You can't be leading 12-7 and you're not enjoying.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. Someone says, ha ha ha, Kabura. What does Kabura mean?
It's talking about Duke.
But Duke, oh, that's nice. Watching live from Sweden, Stockholm. Nemo Stars die hard, but our reception is letting us down. True. Your reception is even letting me down here as I commentate.
I agree. Coach Memza is seated down on the floor because of the reception.
Yeah, I didn't want to go home now. I didn't want to go home
Betty,
now.
how is Stockholm?
Do you know Betty?
Well, she's a very good fan.
Oh,
who is she usually follows our live streams.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you,
I've
Betty.
gotten to get familiar with her name.
Wow, thank you, Betty. Thank you. Another time out by Nemo. Things not looking good for Nemo.
I like adding the word first.
This one is not forced. This one you just have to take it.
I know it is technical, yeah.
Yeah, but because you know you're down, but yeah, first
But I'm
time
sure
out.
it is one they needed.
Okay.
When they got it, they must have been like, whew.
We breathe. Mm. But now the thing is with Nemo, you'll never really see to say, are they down because they're being led? Because Nemo, they always play with a certain calm spirit.
Yeah, definitely.
That I appreciate that about them.
I think it's because of the numbers of material players on the team.
Okay.
Yeah, you have George in there, you have Smith,
Mm-hmm.
the coach Tomamau, he has seen it also.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing definitely new we are doing that they haven't seen.
Yeah, true. And there is the coach's point. We call it the coach's point. Did you know?
Yeah. Because of the timeout.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the player makes the service error. I hope this young man is still jumping. We can't see the other side of the camera, so I couldn't see if he jumped or not. But I hope we need 1 or 2 jump savers when everyone else is floating.
Very good attack.
Yes, went on the shorter setter as well. Yeah. That's a good. That's
And
a
then
good
a wise
defensive
attacker will
block.
do that.
Yeah, but that was a good defensive block. I thought,
Yeah.
even though it went out,
Yeah.
because the others they'll try to stack block when they are not that high.
Mm.
And Sam is back, which means danger.
Problems.
So, but also Malinga is in front, so tit for tat. What happened there? Duke forgot that he's blocking.
Duke was sleeping in 6. Was taking tea.
It's a good thing that JB noticed that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Came him.
almost skating.
Yeah, but George has done that several times. They
Yeah.
have brushed off his hair. Oh.
You know what I liked?
Mhm.
That pass was solid.
Very good, yeah.
The pass
I agree.
from Duke, Alan, and Agaba is solid.
The attack was nice.
15.
I mean,
Nemo.
I like to appreciate those departments that are hardly appreciated.
Mm.
Betty has answered you.
Oh, she's saying Stockholm is good, enjoying the summer. Oh, it's summer. And she's appreciating the live stream. Yeah, we'll give you all the games tomorrow from morning.
Oh, by the way, great job, spotters. To be honest, I really think this is something.
This is the least we can do.
Wow. We see an attack there by Ongom. One of the few that he's done today. I mean, he did have several
And I
but hey.
I thought that was a dump.
because that's his weakest side.
I'm actually disappointed in Moses. Should have picked that ball up.
Let them not pick every ball. We want it set at least.
On a good day, I would have picked that one up, really.
Wow. And that's another error from spotters. And the scores are actually there's a
It was
now.
attacking the net.
Yes.
Oh. No, it was Alan who attacked that one. It was Alan. No. It was Duke we spoke about.
Picked. And the cut. Ooh, that went
Wow.
caught. Oh, Nemo
Nice.
is stepping up. But that's what we said. At times, don't force it. Where are you as a setter? Just put it up.
But that was a nice attack.
That was a very good attack by Esau, the young man. And the gap has been reduced. At some point, the gap was 7. I see Warren there is about to call for a first because he scratched his head.
But he's a very calm, patient person.
I mean, as coaches, you can be calm, but up to when? That's a good middle attack.
On Marina.
Yeah, that's very good.
Marina, let me see that. Wow. He saw the block.
So let me tell you what happens.
Hmm.
That he established a proper, what we call a proper middle route, and went a hand across the body,
Hmm.
such that his thumb stays up,
Hmm.
which that one, honestly, is actually credit to the attack. I know the setter did
Yeah.
their part, but that's very a clinical attack. The passes have been so good from Nemo, the past 4 balls. Slight revenge, which was a dump as well.
Dump, yeah.
Yeah. But I think the dumps are actually working more than
And
the
they're
attack.
scoring.
Yes.
And that's what I said earlier.
Mhm.
You don't have to hit them hard.
No, you don't.
First start with scoring.
Mm. One of-
Especially if the team you want to score against is leading you
Yes.
comfortably.
One of the trusted middle blockers in Uganda, Malinga.
Mm.
Oh, and he has picked the ball.
I know.
Wow. From a long score,
Wow.
he was comfortable. He was off position. He was not comfortable with that ball. He had to go deep in, so he needed to think a bit there. But that's good block from spotters. That's good block. That could have made a big difference for Nemo, but sadly, there goes the spotters men who are proving to really be going so strong.
What is up?
Because it went to the line, which is what is credit to spotters. All the balls that have gone to the line from Ongom, they have picked them comfortably. So keep establishing that zone, keep them that zone.
And the referee here says there was the double.
Oh, really? I'll not comment because I didn't see it, but because I also choose to say, oh no, Emma.
Emma will definitely be disappointed.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. But these are experienced players, and at this point, they normally put their heads down. That's the other advantage that spotters have. You will never see their heads down.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Remember, last season, KBC led them 2-0, and they won 3-2?
Yes.
Because they don't put their heads down. And Nemo as well. They don't put their heads down.
It is not over until it is over.
Yeah. Oh, you almost forgot that statement.
Oh.
And there you are.
For reception, you pay for it.
You pay for it. At some point in this game, Spotters had a 7-point lead. Are you scared now?
No, I haven't. Why would I be scared?
Okay.
Why?
Let's see if they can still put the pressure on the service.
I told you when you have a groom, you can't be scared.
Yeah, I was worried when Nemo was saying that one is out. I was like, not when it's from Groom, at least today, from what I saw. Good setting choice there by Moses.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
But the other difference that we didn't notice was that there was a blocking substitution that could have made. Sometimes it works on the mindsets of the opponent. That could be the result of this score.
But I also think JB has played well.
Oh, yes, he has. Oh, yes, he has.
He attacks the antenna.
Do you know what I think? That goal should not have gone there. That was a 3-pass. Try the middle again. And that is 3-point lead comfortably. That's issues.
You now agree when I say I wasn't scared?
Yes, I do. 3-pass. Pipe. Good choice, but he plays it out.
Yes, yeah.
Do you understand what causes those? There have been a few of those.
You see this comment? The last one?
We call him DJ Moves. Hey, he cooks.
The setter, yeah,
He cooks. I mean, I know friends will be like, Coach Mendel, we hardly ever hear you talk about that, but he cooks, man.
Yeah, I think the young man is good.
Yeah. JB Cook trying to cook there, and Fahad hits the band. Oh, really? Oh. And another timeout, and the gap is back to 5.
Yeah, gap is back to 5. And I do not see Nemo coming back from that one.
At this point, I must say I'm losing hope. I thought they'd show something when the score was 18-16 to Spotters, but now, yeah, and you can see Tom there is like, gentlemen, I wonder what he's saying.
But just look at their demeanor. They have let go of the game. They look like they just wanted to get done.
One interesting fact is that we haven't seen substitutions except for the Wellington and JB.
Yeah, we haven't.
We haven't seen other substitutions for other departments.
Well, I think they must be comfortable with other departments. Do you think which department don't you? Because they cannot substitute George. they cannot.
I wish I could say that's false, but that's not that's 100% correct. I have never seen that, at least. I've never.
Unless he asks it for himself.
Wow.
Yeah,
You won it too.
They got a side out there. So 4 points down. Still not sure if they will get there. And the block has got a shorter setter. So let's see what Moses cooks. Same story. Oh, that's a good tactical play. Moses didn't notice that. And the young man Esau got a block. Well done, Nemo. So the score hasn't changed.
Yeah, it hasn't. 4-point lead. Yes.
Good pass there, middle, and there it
Was
is.
a touch, yes.
Mm. I think it's easier for us who are up here on the commentary blocks to see the balls that are on and off than them who are playing. So I must say it's hard for the referees. At times we blame them, but it's very hard because
It is the reason we should have video challenge.
yes, these players do hit fast balls, but we should even start with video challenge of having a ref come up here to change.
Check, yes.
See, I think that's where it's all started. Wow, that was a good attack by Esau. Have you noticed Esau is really come up towards the last point?
If you are honest, and you have a short block on Moses, what would you?
But he went over Emma.
Yeah, he went over.
He went over Emma on this one.
It's high.
We see a substitution there. Fahad going out and Smith going in. Do you understand that sub? Because I understand.
One on
it.
the service.
Definitely.
Yeah, on the service. Because I don't see Smith much on the cover, but I think on the
Oh,
service.
he does. He does. Oh, but that's a 3 pass. You see? Yeah, touch on that ball.
Yeah, but hit him
Yeah.
with his own goal.
That's an uncomfortable zone for him, but I would say I doubt if it was another player he'd have covered. He was still going down.
I think that Moses would have put that goal on.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Moses would have put that.
Someone says these are two teams with different agendas.
Maybe
Teams with
Jasmine.
different agendas.
Jasmine, tell us what agendas. What do you think is in Sportes' mind? And that of Nemo, definitely. Would have been an interesting one if Moses had scored.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. And we're having a lighter moment there. Yeah.
Definitely enjoying themselves.
I feel like they did it deliberately. Because Sam was seen even saying, oh, team, that was on me. But I really wanted him to enjoy one for the evening. Oh.
Same thing for here, the ball was short.
They are being complacent at the
wrong time.
Wrong
Yes.
time. Wrong time. And this block is very high. This is late game. I hope they can pick it up. But I also do hope that Nemo can take advantage. Touch. I feel like that ball could have been defended.
Match point.
Match point. That ball could have been defended. Whoever was defending 6. Oh, it's George on his knees. Okay, let's see if we're going to be saying goodbye to our fans.
That is. There we go. There we go. An excellent block from Boom.
I must say that was a quick 3-0.
Yeah.
Statement made by Sporters.
Definitely.
And look at the celebration. I think the fans are disappointed. Sporters is happy, but the fans are disappointed.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We expected something. I must tell you, even before the game, Warren told the Sporters people that they are coming for war. And then here we are. We have noticed we instead came for a party.
I must say I agree. You guys really had a party.
I'm definitely going to enjoy their good night's sleep.
All right. There's live streaming. There you go. Sporters had it comfortably. They didn't even.
Yasmin is saying one is on a weekend outing, another came for a trophy.
I beg to disagree. These things can happen.
Well, at least they're feeling of the fun.
Yeah. No, but I can disagree with the fan. It's a true statement at the moment because they've won. But I'm saying what I want to let the fan know, and I also want to encourage the fan to be for us, is to come again tomorrow and to see how it ends.
And on this how it goes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed group stage? If a team beats them comfortably, you struggle final.
Yes, I sometimes yes, but in this case,
most times,
as a fan of Sporters, I do not expect any surprises.
I do like the fact that I'm not a fan of Sporters. I'm not a fan of Nemo. I was purely invited here because they're paying me.
Yes, but I want to thank you, Coach Memza, for really showing up and doing this commentary with me. I want to thank our wonderful fans for keeping up with us. And like I've said earlier, we're going to definitely show up here tomorrow for commentary from morning. We do have quite a number of quarterfinal matches lined up, but we'll share with you those tomorrow. Any few last words from you, Coach Memza?
Honestly, I think you're doing a great job, Sporters. Yeah, so let's meet again tomorrow. Fans on the internet, let's meet again tomorrow. I hope Sporters can invite me again. It was a pleasure being here.
You are invited. You are invited.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night.